Hi guys, I thought I'd do a little bit of a different series. I'm actually quite surprised at how well the channel seems to be doing for bikes. And to be honest, I kind of uploaded it just to watch back with me and my friends on funny moments on races and stuff. And was quite shocked to see that some of the videos did quite well. So maybe I'll look into uploading content more regularly, getting better at editing, etc. But I thought I'd do a cool little mini series on am I faster on a 450 Kawasaki or KX250F, and I've recently switched over to the 450, and I do really enjoy the 450. I think the Kawasaki, in my personal opinion, is the best. I tried the Honda, and it was like a small school bus at handling. The bottom end power was terrible, but it speaks kind of volumes to the game that there's such differences in these bikes, which is amazing. It is by far the best motocross game there is to play. On a simulator basis, overall feel, even some of the new tracks coming out are incredible, but I digress. So I thought I'd do a cool little a series on what am I faster on, and I've spent about 100 hours on the KX250F and probably about 20 hours on 450s, and even less so on the Kawasaki. So what I thought I'd do is check a bunch of tracks. I've already recorded a ghost lap time on the KX450 with an ideal lap time of 107, and the actual lap time comes through at 108. I do think I could have gone quicker, but then again, the 450 is just such a monster that it is a generally difficult bike to ride in, and I'm kind of stuck between the two of what do I ride? Do I ride the 250F? Do I ride the 450? And I genuinely love the KX250F as well, but it's kind of annoying to see the only flaw I think with this game is how 250Fs can be ridden so much harder, and as a result, they can just go so much faster potentially than the 450s, which doesn't make sense really in real life. 450s should be quicker, and I think there should be a bit of a bigger gap. There's definitely a skill gap between the two. You've got to have throttle control, use the brakes, etc. But I thought I'd do a fun little mini series and maybe pick 10 tracks. If you have any suggestions you'd like me to try, put it in the comment section. Thanks to everyone who's watched and subscribed. It's only a tiny channel, and I'm nowhere near a pro rider like some of the other guys you see, like McChicken, Rice, and Resari, and all of those other guys. So I'm just an average player, really. But I thought it'd be a fun little mini series. So I've given myself 5 laps. If you guys are interested in setups, my friend does all the suspension setups for me. We could do a setup video, which would be quite cool. But I will shut up, and I'm going to do 5 laps now and try and beat this 450 time. So let's see how it goes. Wow, jumping back on 250 is so underpowered. I don't understand how they're fast. I suppose it's because you can just hammer them everywhere. Oh, I got multiple ghosts on. Here we go. So one of these is done a 108, sorry. Oh, great start. Fantastic start. Well, that's the first lap done. I don't think the first lap counts anyway, so that's fine. I should have probably put a few warm-up laps on the 250. I've gone straight from 450 straight onto 250, and the difference is insane. By no means am I amazing at the game. I'd say I'm pretty average. So if you do have any tips on lines and stuff, feel free to say I'm shit in the comments. I better put in 5 laps now and kept putting a clean one. I do think a 108, a low 108 is quite a respectable time. It's nothing crazy. I think the recent world record was like by Linz was 101, which is absolutely amazing. Like, but in most public lobbies I see, kind of like 108 and below is a really respectable time. And if you can do these sort of times consistently, you're going to win a lot of races in public lobbies. The Forrest is normally quite a beginner track, so you do get a fair amount of new riders on here, which can be very challenging to ride against. They seem to just explode everywhere. think my Ghost has a 1 second lead. So if I get anywhere close to them, then I know we're doing well. I'm not sure why there's 2 on here. I would predict that was about 110, I'd say. This is looking good. Although I think that 108 is obviously the bike ahead again. So it's probably, this is going to be like a 109. Oh! Oh, that was annoying. That was very frustrating. Oh, I'm stuck in the fence. Okay, we have to do a full reset. That's embarrassing. Wow, this lap, that's just cancelled 2 laps in a row. Fantastic. I'll give it 2 more laps. So after this lap, I'll give it 2 more laps. I don't want to make it too long. I do definitely think the 250 is suited to some other tracks. Maybe not this one because it's quite wide open. But yeah, there's definitely advantages on other tracks where I see some 250 guys just going so fast. It's funny because on a 450 you just barely touch the throttle and you're over a jump, yet when it comes to a straight, they're pretty evenly matched, which doesn't make any sense. Coming back from a 450 to a 250, I feel like I'm on a moped. Okay, let's give this 2 more goes. I think that last lap, if I would have stayed on, that would have been decent. I know you can triple on this corner on the 450. I just can't do it consistently. I'm sure it's easy for some 450 riders, but I think the payoff isn't worth it if you can't do a line consistently. Oh, that was a bit sketchy. This is a 110, 109-ish. That 108 I put in was good. Right, final try. Oh, they fucked it. Maybe one more. We'll do it one more. We'll do one more. I can't seem to get close. Consistency-wise, I'm about the same on both. Something I really need to work on is overall consistency. It's great if you can put in 1 or 2 fast laps, but like let's say I can do a 110 consistently over 10 laps. Overall, it's going to be better if I can do that and slowly drop the speed rather than doing 108, 109, and then just having a horrible race in between. A lot of the times where I've podiumed or even won races in public lobbies. I've not been the fastest guy. I've just simply not made a mistake. I've just got a good start and kept to myself. This will be the final lap though. This will be the final lap. So we've gone below 110, which isn't great. I've definitely gone quicker on 250. I've been in the 108s. This is the final try. I've already kind of messed up. A bit too tight on that line. That was terrible. It's funny when you hit the record button and you put yourself under a bit of pressure, how much mentality comes into playing video games. It's quite funny. This won't be a bad lap though. I think this will be a 110, 109. Alright, let's go back to pit and see what it says. So what have we got? So that last lap was my best at 109.7. If we look at the trainer, the best on 450 is 108.2, which I think is a pretty respectable lap. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it's pretty decent. Ideal lap time of 109, and I know the ideal lap time on here was a 107.3. So yeah, the 450 wins out on this one. Consistency was terrible, as you can see. So maybe I'll try the 250 first next time, where I'm a bit more relaxed, so I'm not recording on the next track, and then go out the 450 and see how it goes from there. But yeah, thank you for watching, and if you have any suggestions, give me a shout, and we'll see what we can do.